Well, good morning. It is I keep forgetting what date it is. It's the 13th of September, and 13th of September, so that means we've got 18 days left of our sugar-free September. I kind of wish that I had filmed it at the start of September, so the 1st, but anyway, I forgot about it, so here we are now. What I wanted to say to you was that being day 12, day 13, is that I finally feel that my head's a little bit clearer. I don't know about you, but I just thought I'd share how I was feeling. Sorry, it's terrible light in here. Anyway, so how I feel, or how I have been feeling from day 1, 2 wasn't so bad. Day 3, day 4, I started to feel, there was something funny happening in my head. I wasn't sure whether I was just getting really depressed and I just had to keep pushing through, or whether it was the sugar. So what I gathered from that was day 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I had a few shockers. I felt like I had a constant pain on the right side of my head and a real cloudy fogginess in my brain. And, I can liken that to feeling like that when I feel depressed. It's a similar feeling, so I wasn't sure how to decipher the both of them to be different. So anyway, so today is, like I mentioned, day 12 for me, and I actually feel pretty good. My head feels like it's lifted, the cloud has lifted, so, that's a good thing. I feel a bit more, light. I haven't seen so much results on the scales yet, so that kind of makes you feel a bit flat. I don't know how you guys are going with that. But I think it's really important to take your body measurements and to, see how you're going with that. So I've done that at the start. I'll redo that probably Monday and hop on the scales. I have dropped, about a kilo, not as much as what I had liked. But, my stomach feels flatter and, I feel better. And I've really enjoyed, watching what my food is, like really watching. And for me, I don't have a lot of refined sugar in my diet anyway. Probably the most sugar that I would add would be a teaspoon of raw organic honey from the guy down the road into my coffee in the morning. And, but what I realised was in the last probably couple of months, like working with the company that I am, is that there's some beautiful cakes and there's some beautiful food that's served up. So, to be able to resist that, so it's a little taste here and a little taste there. So, I think, all of us probably, need to be more aware of, how much sugar is going into our mouth. Sorry, I'm getting so hot in here. Probably should have done it outside. The other thing I wanted to make mention is that I'm sitting in here thinking, people talk about depression and they say to me, oh, I know you know how I feel, and I kind of cringe when they say that. I think, what do you mean I know how you feel? And you'd understand what I'm going through, and I think, yeah, I do understand, but I don't like being put into, that category of suffering with depression. And, I'm just laying here today thinking, you know what, as hard as it is to admit it, and I still, after, being diagnosed at the age of 11, find it so difficult, and I'm 38 now, to still admit that, I fight the battle of depression. As hard as it is, look at that, I could almost burst into tears talking about it now. So, what I find though is that, the food that you put into your mouth, and definitely reducing the sugar intake or cutting it out completely. If you need more help with that, I'm happy to, help you. But, I want you to stay posted for, things that are coming up, and, lots of exciting, things with food, and, maybe what the solution is for you. So I totally recommend that even if you didn't do September, you could still join us now and then finish off the rest of it into October. I'm looking at going through into October. One of the things that I have missed probably is having, sorry, my arm's getting sore, is a glass of wine, probably on maybe a Saturday. More Saturday is when I look forward to it, having some lunch or a Sunday nice lunch and a glass of wine or two. That's what I like to do. But anyway, I hope that you can relate to this, and I hope that your brain's not foggy and, you're not feeling too many side effects from reducing the sugar. But all in all, I hope you've enjoyed the hot sweat dripping out on me at the sauna. I want to do it in private, so this is where I've ended up. And after doing a RPM class, and the other thing too is, like if a gym's what's going to work for you, get into a gym and get some motivation from a great instructor, and someone that can give you a bit of drive and a bit of pump. That's what I look forward to. And at the Sports Super Centre, there's some awesome trainers. So look forward to seeing you. And if you can, at least put a comment up on this video so that I can see how you're going or what's happening. And the other thing is, if you're not on my Facebook page, it's Get Healthy and Happy with Kyla Toms. Thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.